Hello, peeps. This is Crazy Eric here, and I decided to make an appearance for the first time. Actually, that wouldn't be technically correct because you're just hearing me, and I'm not really appearing in anything. But there's a reason why I don't make audio commentary is because I'm not particularly good at it. So I'll try my very best here to make sense of what I'm trying to say. Trying to give you guys a bit of clarity, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. But anyway, I wanted to just dive into this little tutorial thing here I wanted to do because honestly, this is my favorite interpretation of the character, and I really want to show people how I usually tackle his features and how just just look at it, man. So before we get into the tutorial, which isn't far from where we're at right now, it'd be best if I introduce who exactly is Todd Mcfarlane. Although most of you already know, knowing you've clicked the video, so you obviously should know who the man is. But if you haven't already guessed or haven't already had like a brief history lesson, he is one of the better known Spider-Man artists, kind of like how Mark Bagley and Eric Larson is, for example, or the classics like Steve Ditko or John Romita. Some of the John Romita Senior. I mean, so yeah, he's that important. But let's get back on topic. Other than being known for drawing characters such as Spider-Man, he's responsible for creating Spawn and, since we're on the topic, Venom. So today I'll be showing you how to tackle his construction, in particularly the face, the structure in the face, since I don't think there really is a video on this, and if there is, it's probably a 5-year-old video that I made for no reason, basically. So the difference between this video and the one that came before it is that I can actually draw. So as you can see, my strokes are pretty confident as far as actually, right now it really doesn't really show all that much, but it's partially because I stutter a lot when I'm like it's partially due to being camera shy. I tend to like hesitate or overthink things twice as much if I were being filmed over versus if I were just just commenting over my footage, basically. But yeah, as you can see here, my strokes are pretty confident despite all the stress, all the anxiety that I'm pretty much experiencing at the moment. Not nearly as much as actually putting on an audio track over my drawing, but still, it is quite difficult
to be drawing and talking at the same time, which is why I resorted to this. So let's skip straight to the tutorial here, as I finish up any minute now. Pretty much got it nailed down, essentially. Alright, now it seems like I'm finishing up. I'm just tightening up those lines. Alright, so the first tip is I'm about to point out. So the eyelids, or the lenses, they have edges to them, and I refer these to the lips of the eyes. These hook towards each other, and they're the top part of the lenses. So it's pretty important to establishing it. You don't have all those like weird things going on inside of the eyes. The Todd Mcfarlane version of the eyes are pretty straightforward and basic. They're basically cooked versions of the original Spider-Man eyes from the black costume. As I just pointed, the grin is not necessary, but I tend to do that because it reminds me of the iconic first appearance of the character from the issue 399, I think. Wrinkles, that's an important trait of the character, especially if you're drawing his version. You definitely want to tackle those as much as possible. If you know anything about Todd McFarlane, anything goes. Everything is covered in wrinkles, even normal characters. They're just wrinkly old farts. But yeah, other than the hooks, or the lips as I would call them, the top part is meant to be crooked in some way. And I really already covered that. So if anything, I hope this serves some use to you, to whomever is watching this video. From here on, I'm just going to be doing a quick bunch of doodles, demonstrating a variety of gestures and facial expressions I tend to make with him. A lot of this stuff takes practice, mainly stuff that mainly comes from some time observing your objects, your subjects. Observation is key to becoming more confident with your drawing. As you will see, the strokes come very eloquently because I know what those strokes mean. I know how to do them because I've done them so many times. And that's the basic concept of all of this. Obviously, if I had shaded these heads, I could have shaded these heads if I wanted to, but the thing is, that wasn't really the core aspect of the tutorial. If anything, much of this stuff, if it were shaded, all you would need to do is invert the whites to blacks, really, and the blacks to whites. So if you put that into account, then you pretty much got it nailed down, essentially. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I do have another channel. It's called Crazy Eric Art. Crazy Eric Art, I mean. You can find it on YouTube. Somewhere. I don't know. It has a weird face logo to it. I really don't know why. I should probably change it. But thank you again. Like, subscribe if you want. Totally not necessary. I don't post very often. I'm not consistent with my content. If you would call it content. So, but anyway, just take care. Have a good day. Alright? Peace.